Bramhadeep.
You are from defense line.
No, sir.
You are from which line, which discipline?
So I have done my graduation in.
Oh, sorry, yeah, now I remember. Yeah. He has worked in different places outside India.
Yes.
I know. I all remember. Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, Bramhadeep. What do you mean by Brahma?
So Brahma means the apex or the supreme, and Bramhadeep, my name, the meaning is the supreme source of light.
Bramhadeep. Why you are interested in bank? After working 3 to 4 years in different sectors.
So since my graduation, it was very multidisciplinary in nature. We have studied subjects related from production till the retail, the full supply chain. And when I was doing my job, it was based on the cost-benefit analysis, the financial feasibility of projects for European Commission, and it was also multidisciplinary. We study different aspects and how to conclude project management and all. And after my job, which was on contract for 3.5 years, I have to come back here because the condition in Europe, the French government, is that they have to select the French citizen first, then the European Commission candidates, then they go for the third countries. So, and for a foreigner, so it's 3.5 is maximum, and when that contract is finished, the next contract you can get after a minimum gap of 1 year. And so the thing is that after 1 year also it is not confirmed that you will get the job or not, because they have to select all 3 criteria again, and if I satisfy, then they will select. So there is an insecurity thing here. And for banking, what we have, that is very multidisciplinary, very dynamic, because bank PO, after bank PO, when you are manager, you can be in different departments, from auditing to vigilance to branch, HR, many growth prospects are there. So these are the factors why I am choosing the bank.
There is no scope for you in India.
So for the scope, I was in the research and development of the feasibility study of project management. In my domain, in India is basically for the production. India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Vietnam. These are for the production thing. And for the research, you need to go to Europe, US or Australia. So these options are there. And I am married and my wife is here. So I have to be settled here only. So there are many factors. Money is not everything. So I may go back there, but there will be instability always.
What's your wife doing?
She is a manager in Arvind Lifestyle.
Arvind Lifestyle. Arvind Lifestyle is a company owned by whom?
So the Arvind group is Lalabai group from Gujarat.
Tell me some of the famous fabrics.
So different fabrics, we can say corduroy, poplin, then I can use the technical words actually. It's the denim, which is then satin, then georgette. So these are the basics.
Sometimes you are purchasing some shirts specifically for male. Then it is written as 100% Giza cotton, 60% Giza cotton. Right? What is that?
So Giza cotton is the cotton from the Egypt.
Okay.
It's the Egyptian cotton. It's the fine quality, and the length of the cotton fiber is 150 centimeters to 200 centimeters. It's very fine in nature and the best quality cotton in the earth, in the world. And in India, to achieve that kind of cotton, there is mercerized cotton. There's also written 100% mercerized. That means the cotton fibers are dipped in it's in caustic soda. So the shape of the cotton fibers, the cells, are kidney shaped. But when you mercerize it, they will be round. So which will be very smooth and nice feel to touch.
Okay. What do you want me to ask you? I have already grilled you for 15-20 minutes last time.
Yes,
You are sufficiently exhausted. One question relating to your previous place I asked you. What was it?
So I asked, even I asked you in the end that question. It was if your senior, your boss, you find him corrupted, and he want to give sanction a loan to someone
Any
else.
other answer you have given.
Yes.
I'd also ask you what is the official book name of France.
It's a yellow book.
That also get told.
It's a yellow book and it's written liberty, equality and fraternity. There are 3 pillars. In India we have.
You have made further studies
So,
after that. Okay. Now, in India, which type of banking is gaining ground? Whether it is retail banking or corporate banking?
so retail banking, it's been here already. So they are marketing the things to achieve more.
Between the two, which is having a larger share in our market?
So I don't know this one exactly, but I believe, sir, corporate banking, since FDI and other things are coming, so it's rising. But I don't know the answer.
You know that India provides the greatest, largest retail market in the world. So there is scope. That is why you see all the foreign banks, they have started their retail hubs here. All of bigger, larger giants, they have started. Because a lot of scope is there. Between deposit and loan, which one is preferable or preferred to by banks?
So deposit, the current account, for example.
Follow my question and answer. I say between deposit and advance, which is preferred to by bankers?
So the advances, because the bank earn from loans.
Where from you will get the money to invest?
So from the deposits.
Then you are saying deposit, so you not to how?
So both are required.
The answer should have been both are equally important. A banker cannot ignore one and exist outside. That's the right.
So basically 2 type of incomes are there, like one from.
That is separate.
Yes, yes.
I have asked you a fundamental question. Okay. What is fee-based income?
So it is the auxiliary source of income of the banks. That is from, for example, in a POS, when you buy something, that is fee-based income. Then the bank charges different amounts for different services. So that is fee-based income. Like we have the payment banks.
If it is called fee-based income, what is the other income?
So one is fee-based income, one is the loan-based income.
Means interest income.
Yes, interest income.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, so far RBI is concerned, they are regulating the commercial banks.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
But last few years, they have decentralized certain things and handed over the decision to the respective banks. What is that?
So, sorry sir, I don't know about this one.
But this is a very common thing.
The decentralization is done for more efficient work.
That is a general vague answer, general abstract answer.
So for bank, I do not know.
Decentralization of fixing of rate of interest for deposit and advance. Earlier, everything was controlled, regulated by, dictated by RBI. Now it is because the bankers are made independent as they have to stand on their own leg. So RBI is not going to stand by them. Okay. In the 1 rupee note, whose signature is taken?
So 1 rupee, the signature is the finance secretary. It's issued by the government of India. All rest notes are from Reserve Bank of India with the governor's signature.
In a 1000 rupee notes, in how many languages the notes denomination is written?
So 16 languages. So 15 on the back, and including Hindi, so it's 15 plus 1. English is 16.
What is called financial inclusion? Under what are the activities undertaken by the banks?
So financial inclusion in basic terms is to include the umbrella, under the umbrella, the financial inclusion, all the savings, all the financial transactions under one umbrella, so that there will be
I'm sorry to say, you are either not understood or not read the subject. Financial inclusion doesn't say that. If you say single window, that is a different thing. I have asked you financial inclusion. What do you mean by financial inclusion? Under what are the activities are included under financial inclusion?
Sir, the activities are Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, which is to open the...
What is the objective of financial inclusion?
To open the bank accounts of the people in India, from rural areas to all the places. The objective is to reduce the money laundering. All those things will become under this. Because if everything is under financial inclusion included, then the black money, how it is transacted, everything will come under it.
That is secondary, or you can say very remotely that is connected. Financial inclusion, the main objective is to rope in all the small and below poverty line people who are not having access to banking transactions. They were brought under this umbrella of banking service. So they understood that they were educated about the benefit to be derived from banking transaction, and with this intention also the rapid branch expansion program were taken up by RBI, so that the banks should not be far away from the remote villages. Then only they will be interested in opening the account. After that, all other things you can say. The basic thing you cannot change. Okay?
So here is the objective is to people to learn what is the advantage of to save
To
money.
rope in those smaller borrowers and illiterate people who are not having access to the banking, to rope in them.
So reduce the local money laundering.
Automatically that. See, by educating the facilities received from the banking transaction, once they use the bank for their day-to-day transaction, to that extent gradually money laundering also gets reduced. And the money lending by the local money lenders, that will get reduced. Okay. What is the difference between the capital account and current account of the country?
Sorry sir, I do not know the capital account.
You don't have also any knowledge in balance sheet, no?
Balance sheet I know, because when we do the cost benefit analysis, we have the assets and
If you
liabilities.
see balance sheet, contingent liability will find a place in which, under which head.
Sorry sir.
Capital is a asset or liability.
Asset. Sir, cash is asset.
I don't say cash, I say capital.
Sir, it is asset.
Loss is a asset or liability.
So I do not know this one, but loss will come under asset, but I know the reason why.
Profit?
That will be liability. Could you tell me the reason? This one is very interesting.
That takes some time. Prepaid expense is an asset or liability?
Prepaid is already paid. That would be. So I need to study the balance sheet.
Because you say that we used to study, so
That
that
is-
it should come instantly.
No, no.
What is prepaid expenses? Whether it is asset or liability, it's an asset. Because already you have spent it for a future expenditure. So to this extent that future expenditure will be reduced.
Yes, sir.
Now, let me just verify your this thing. What is the role of NBFC or functions of NBFC?
So NBFC, so they are non-banking.
They don't do what they don't do. I'm not interested in knowing. What are the roles of the NBFC or what do they do? I'm interested in.
So they provide the loan, gold loan. They lend money. So, but they do not take the deposits. So it will be come under the financial inclusion also. They are the companies who provide the loan and services to the people. So that is NBFC.
Now, what is the major of the role functions of NBFC? NBFC, they are providing lease service. Leasing the heavy vehicles you will see on the road. Most of them are leased out by the NBFC only. Bankers don't finance for them.
And in auto rickshaws, I have seen the HP to.
Now that is a hypothecation charge.
Yes,
That is not NBFC. That is bank.
that is bank. Yes.
Then say housing finance service, then asset management service, then venture capital service, mutual fund service. These are all the territories of NBFC.
So merchant banking, for example. So they also do all these things.
Merchant banking is not the role of NBFC, that is banker. Venture capital, mutual fund, these are all.
Merchant banking.
What do you mean by greenhouse effect?
So greenhouse effect is the global rise in the average temperature of the earth. From last 100 years, it has risen 1.2 degrees centigrade.
What is that greenhouse effect?
So the greenhouse, as the name suggests, is the agricultural glass house where the temperature can get in but cannot get out. So that is basic greenhouse, what we say. And greenhouse effect is when the gases, which are known as the greenhouse gases, which are CFCs, chlorofluorocarbons, carbon dioxide, monoxide. Because of these gases, our atmosphere will behave like a greenhouse. That is the
What is the one of the net effect of greenhouse?
So the effect will be the melting of the glacial ice and the polar ice caps. So that
Ultimately, what will
the rise of the sea level.
rise of the sea level? Global warming, is it not an effect of that?
So the greenhouse effect is the global warming.
That is what I want. I want to hear that from you. I want to hear it from you.
Nitrous oxide is a green gas, yes or no?
It's a greenhouse gas. Yes.
What is green banking?
So green banking. So I'm not able to remember now. I knew it's. I just.
Okay. My last thing is, how do you feel your preparation will help you in succeeding in the bank interview?
So I believe, sir, I'm confident. I have the required communication skills. I have the leadership qualities. I have I'm adaptable to situation. I have been studying here, then Bangalore, then I was working in France. So it's different culture, different languages. So I'm able to cope up with all these things. So I can be posted anywhere. I have leadership qualities. I have been in 3 mountaineering programs. I was the leader. I got the Rashtrapati Puraskar for Scout and Guides. So I believe, sir, and I'm creative because I was in research and development. So I believe my qualities will be very helpful to bank, and I will rise up.
One thing I want to tell you, all these things, whatever you have said, certainly these are all your qualities. So you have to coordinate all these things and prepare a model answer inside you and wait for the appropriate question to come. You will certainly get a question relating to this. Okay? And there you have to vomit everything, whatever good qualities you have, because this is an opportunity for you to impress the interviewers. But when I am saying how you are going to succeed in bank, that it is less relevant, all these qualities. Okay. How do you feel you are suitable for this job, if somebody would have said? Then this would have been very impressive. Do you get my point? So, your communication skill is good, your presentation is quite satisfactory, and other one, you possess overall a good personality. Only you must know what to say when and where.
There is the answer, sir. Because the model
Yes.
reports.
Okay. Thank you.
So I have one question.
Ah.
So for the interview, for the get up.